Morning, everyone. How are we doing today? Hope everybody's well. Keeping warm. As you know, hi, Holly. How you going? Lovely to see you. Welcome, everyone. Now, I broke my little... I didn't break it. It actually, the screw fell out of it. So it'll be down on the floor somewhere. But can't use it today. Hi, Glenda. How you going? So today we're still on the pears doing today. So I've been madly cutting out all the bits and pieces that are in that sheet that you can cut out. So I've been doing that. So, and just before I went live, there was a knock on the door. I thought, oh, no. And it was the guys with the fire ant treatment. So it didn't take them long to go in the backyard, because mine doesn't have a gate, of course. Just bear with me a moment. Oh, that's better. My throat was getting dry. So the only things we've got going at the moment is our starter kit. And the starter kit is $235 worth of products for $169, which is a really good deal. So if you're interested in joining, you just need to go on my website, which is below. Sorry, my throat's going again, which is in the more box below. So that's all there, the information. Up there in the corner, and I always get it wrong, is my shop with me sign. So you can click on the QR code and that will take you to my shop. So all the things I'm using today are in the shop. So anything you see that you like, just go in to the shop. And of course you got the specials with the last chance products and the ones that are being deleted. So you can go in there and get some bargains. If you do, please look at how much so if you're getting a bundle, right, for say $90, look how much they are singly. So look at the stamps and the dies to check the amount. And sometimes it's cheaper to actually get the two separate ones than it is to get the bundle. So just check that out before you order. So what we're going to do today is another pears one. And I've got stuff everywhere. I can tell you it's absolutely a mess. I did start cutting out and to do a card and see how it went, but I had a phone call last night that chatterbox we were, and it was probably nearly midnight when we hung up. So yeah, so it was a long talk, but yeah, good. All right, we're going to go down to the... Hi, Marlene, how you going? Lovely to see you. So we're going to go down to the desk now, and we'll see what happens. Now, if it happens like it did yesterday and everything just shuts down, just stay where you are, because I'll go out and come back in like I did yesterday. So the internet seems to be playing up a bit. So I'll just go down to the craft desk. I better check my audio. Yeah, as I thought. For some reason, it keeps bumping it out. Okay. So I started on the card, right? So, and I was trying to get the edge here just to make it fancy. And I used one of our banner dies. So I don't know if anybody's got those banner dies yet, because it works out quite expensive to buy the two. So I'm going to try that again. So we're working with Mossy Meadow. So my normal card, which is 8 inches by 5 3/4, and then I'm just going to fold it in half and give it a good burnish. Then it gives a 4-inch card by 5 1/2. So now I'm just wondering, because I want to do this, right? And I'm thinking I actually might have to cut through through 3 pieces, because that's what the front of our card will look like. So I think I'll just tack it on with a bit of glue just to get it in the right place, and then we're going to have to, actually I could use that part. That part's pretty, isn't it? Not that you'll see much of it though. So I might use that part. Just take some of the sticky off. And hope it doesn't, I won't really press down on it. So Zeus was snuggled up on his chair till those guys turned up. And, of course, then he wanted to go out. So you've got to get this middle bit. These are they are fancy border ties. So fancy border dies. So I thought it'd make a change, and you sort of really just want to try and get that in the middle. So if you eyeball that, and you've got to look at what you got on the side too. Hi Lynn, how you going? Lovely to see you. So it's going to go through 3 pieces. So I hope this works. So I'll put it through like that. Might have to run it backwards and forwards a couple of times, I think, to get it to let's check out. No. Might not work because there's 3 sheets. We've got we've got it going through a bit, so let's try it on again. Part of it's gone through. No, me, I've got to try. Got to try the impossible. I'll do a double run again. Might have to cut it a little bit with the scissors. Okay, keep your fingers crossed. Woohoo! Look at that. Took a little bit to go through, didn't it? You have to put something on the top of that. Okay. So there's the front of our card, something different. So if you haven't got these are great dies. I'll put this in the bin, and hopefully my screw from my my mini is not in with that. So with these dies, I know they're in here somewhere. So you've got these I reckon they're really great. I love them. As I say, doing it like this, you had to go through 3 sets of papers. So it made it different, you know, a bit more it's thicker. So I'm also going to use party banner dies. So we're going to use that. Has anybody got these? I got them both. It takes them. I don't know whether I'll ever use them. I mean, I have grandchildren. Chrissy Lee's 21 next year, and even though she had an 18, I think she's after her 21st as well. So if they have it at home, then I can do the banners with them. Whoops. So we'll do that. That will go there. And see how you've got all the little holes and everything to put them through and the corners. So, and I got the alphabet ones that go with them. They're actually huge. So now I'm just going to sort of eyeball this here. I'll put that there like that. And of course I can't use my mini. So I have to either use the big one. So what we're going to end up with is a collage type card. That was wrong. I want to cut it out on there. Oh, what a dill. No? That's what I want. I thought we'd add a little sparkle. You know me and my sparkles. You don't have those dies, Holly? These ones, the big ones. Not everybody will have them because they're quite expensive to buy. And I don't know whether I'll ever use them or not. So I'll take off our tape. I did cut a plain white one out, but I don't know where it's gone. Could be in all my pile of stuff here. So that was the 4th die up, that one. If anybody wants that, it was the 4th one. So that will go on there like that. I'll put these away. All right. So we're going to build so we'll put that there. Now I've put that away there. Should have I'll show you what I've got. So put that over here. Better not lose that. That's for mine. So somewhere here I should have a sickle. So this is really what's left of that pears. Yeah, so have I, Holly. They did them quite cute, don't they? So this is just about what I've got left for the sheet of the pears that you can cut out. Just about every bit of it, except for the yellow flowers. So I started doing this last night. And so somewhere in here should be a circle, or I might have to cut another one. Ah, there it is. So it doesn't look like I'm going to need to I'm going to put some glue down here, because remember we taped it on a bit. Oh, have you, Lynn? That's another good idea for scrapbooking. Actually, I think I saw one the other day where the lady had used this pear one and used those dies on the pear one. I'm pretty sure it was on. I saw it yesterday on Facebook. Naughty me, I didn't put the top on my glue last night. That's because I was chatterbox last night. There we go. So because we just put a dab of glue on here to hold it, I want to just make sure we've got it glued down. Different out. Still got a bit in there. It doesn't want to work. I think it's getting low on glue. But I have another one there. There we go. Well, that's an idea, isn't it, for scrapbooking. As I said, I saw a lady that did it, so it looked nice. Yeah. Well, I mean, I suppose with scrapbooking you could do anything with it, couldn't you? So I'm going to pop that there. Then as you see, I've got this one, which is a round one. So we're going to put the round one up the top there. That's how it's not going to stick. Very hard to get stuff to stick on the glitter. Okay. Now we've got to start building our... Oh, there's white one I cut last night. I cut a plain white one, but we won't be using that. So I've cut out a heap of stuff, as you can see. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a collage with them. Now I did a gold one too. No? I was sure I did a gold one. So as you know, I like to just do a dry run. And I was sure I had a gold one. And I had the gold leaves. So, of course, we've got to keep it in the confines of our card. We can't have them going over the edge of it. So we could do this. This one's only part of a pair. And we could put that like that. So you're not going to see much of the glitter paper. And we can put some flowers in. And we can put some leaves down this way. And we can make it look like these flowers are actually on here, on the gold bit. So I did want a bit of gold. So I'll have to do it on the big one till I fix the mini. Oh, you have muscles, haven't you? There we go. Ooh. Bang. Clatter. Always remember to take the bits out of your dies, because when you go to use them again, they won't work. So we could put that one on the bottom, that one there, and then work our way up around. What do you think? I might not use green, I might just use the gold. And I'm just going to glue these on. My fingers can't pick them up. So we're just going to put a little dab. I'm going to put some glue on here. Doesn't seem to be sticking. Here we go. Hopefully that will stick now. So we're going to put a gold piece, and I want it about like that. Then I want another gold one. And we're going to glue this one. I probably should put a note up saying the time had changed to 11:30. All right, so we want this one. So remember, it's going to be covered anyway, that part. And then we're going to put one there and one there. So we'll just glue those into place. Hi, Tanya, how are you going? Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tanya. Oh, we're thinking of you. Sending big hugs to you, Tanya. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not easily done. My heart breaks for you. We'll all be thinking of you, that's for sure. Yes, we all agree with what Lynn's written there. We're all heartbroken for you. So we'll put the gold one, stay there. We'll put the gold one down here. It's going to be hard to... Oh, we're still here for you, Tanya. You've still got a support group here, as you know anyway. So I'm going to pop the pears and I'm going to put those on dimensionals. Yes, we are happy to be here for you. So I'll put the big ones on. So because this was on a side bit, but when you're putting two together like that, you can put them so that it doesn't show. So I'm going to put dimensionals on here, on both these. We'll put one at the top. Okay. So we'll put this little one on first. Oh, here's Mr. Zeus is coming. You're going to sit up here and say hello to the ladies? Come on your chair? No? You're going to get on your chair? No? So that's one pair. Now we've got to get our little leaves and stem, which I'm going to actually glue these on. So I might just put the one on, I think, from there, because I think this one will maybe be a bit much. What do you think? So I don't want to hide all those beautiful gold leaves, do we? Now, we did some flowers. So we've got some of our pink flowers that we can pop there. And I did these little white sparkle ones. So we got 5 of those. I think half of them has lost their middle. I don't want to cover up all that either. So I'm going to put one of these on the inside. I'm just faffing around here, seeing what I can do. Come on your chair. On your chair. No. You're not going to come today. Hi, Nicole. How are you going? Excuse me. Sorry. Just had to have a sip of water, not water, coffee. I've got water down here and I've got coffee up here. So this is what I think so far. So when you're building a card up, see, I like that one, the leaves go in there. So it's, we'll put that one on. Oops. I don't know how good this stick thing is. Yeah, so we're building a collage with all our parts here. And put a little glue on here. Just a tiny, just a smidgen. We put that there. I got one middle. Not gonna come. Well, that was smart, wasn't it? No, well, it's gone now. It's hard to pop these up because they're so tiny. So, I want some of that gold showing. But if I pop that up, let's try it with a couple of little ones. And once again, I'm flying by the seat of my pants because I was talking to someone last night and we had a really big chat. So it was been midnight before I even lay down to go to sleep. Well, near enough to it. That one didn't want to come off. And I've lost one. So yeah, I started doing the card and then never got to finish it. So it was good to have a chat. I'll glue this one. Yeah, I'm here. What do you want? Where are you? I don't know where he is. Must be beside of me somewhere. Are you under the chair? Under the desk? Oh, here you are. Why don't you get in the chair and say hello to the ladies? Hey? You get up in the chair and say hello to the ladies. Oh, that's lovely, Nicole. Very true. It's gorgeous. So we are here. We're all thinking of you. So it breaks our heart as well. Well said, Nicole. Yep. Well, if you want to be like that. Wanted to go off on its own way. That one's got the little hole in it. There we go. We're building bit by bit, aren't we? It's a little bit different than your normal card. A bit more on it too. And just remember, if you try this using these dies, that you have to go through about 3 or 4 times to get it to cut through all the 3 pieces of paper. So I'm just wondering whether I need to put a bit of green in here as well. Well, I don't think so. Oh, we could put a tiny bit along here. Cut it down. No. Oh, thank you, Holly. Just wondering if I should cut this dissect piece here and just put a little bit of green here. I'll cut it. I can cut that bit shorter too. And then we can just stick it in there. I don't want it covering that flower. Just a little bit. Oh, thank you, Nicole. And that's true, we don't make a fancier junk cards. A lot of cards. Again, I don't want to cover that white flower up. Okay, what have you dropped on the floor? My scissors. Oops. I've got one left. I thought he might have got on his chair, but he hasn't. I'm going to put it there. I could put it up in this corner up here. And I think that is enough for our collage, except for some diamantes or something on there, but we'll do the inside now. So let me see if I've got any green big enough to do it. I don't think I have, so I'll just get some white and I'll get some green. So I want some mossy meadow. Doesn't want to come out. And some basic white. All right. So, what we're going to do on the inside. So we need some white, which wasn't being helpful like that. And we will need some mossy meadow. So let's put our card over here for a minute and we will get our so I want the first layer at 5.5. It's my throat, my voice is gone really. And then I want it to be 5.5 by 3 3/4. No, so that works. Put that away. I'll sort that out after. Put that on the top or I'll lose it. So once again, we want 5.5. No, we don't. We want 5 1/4 because the other one was 5.5, wasn't it? It got sticky everywhere. Look. I love this jumper, but all the goes flat on you, all where you lean on it and that. So if I want 5 1/4, then I want 3.5. Okay. So that then gives us inside. Love my trimmer. I can score and measure and cut all on one thing, one apparatus, I suppose. When I broke my hang on. When I broke my trimmer a while ago, I was using another brand one that I had. And my goodness, you could tell the difference. I couldn't wait to get the other part for my cutter. So that made me really appreciate the one that we've got with Stampin' Up, because the other one drove me crazy. Had to use one to score and one to cut. You know, I never do straight. Okay, that's part of our inside done. Now we want to do an inside, a sentiment, don't we? So let's see, do we want to do a sentiment out of here? Oops. So what we've got is congratulations, hello, a good friend is a gift, thank you, and friend. So what else do we have? A sweet friendship is good for the soul. Oh, I like that. It's quite true. You make every day special. Isn't that nice? I might do that. A sweet friendship. I think that's a good one. A sweet friendship is good for the soul, because that's quite true. So this is off one of the new Twisted in Time. I think it's on the last chance. Oh, and I love this. Look at that. That will make a really nice card top and bottom. So a lot of dies. Look at that big banner. That's bigger than, is that bigger than this one? It is. It's different, but it's also bigger. Anything that has good banners and things on are a must. We keep them. That's what I want. So we need a block. one I'll do. And I want to put the highest, the one that's got the biggest point on my glass mat, and then pick it up, because then I know it's going to be straight. And of course it's a new stamp. So what do we do with a new stamp? We smudge it. Now, what colour? I don't really think I want to go with green. What about our mossy meadow? No, that's green. Might go to my favourite and go to Secret Sea. This is my new black. I love it. So we'll smoosh it. Now the reason we smoosh it is because sometimes when they come out the factory, they have a film on them, and we need to get that film off. Some people do it on their clothes or on their hand, but I do it by smashing it. And so I can see that I'm going to get nearly a really good stamp. So we'll do that. Put it about in the middle. Oh, that's cool. Very good. And then had to think then what I was going to do next. So what I'm going to do is, you see these two pairs? Aren't they cute? So I just want, I mean, I could stamp them, but I think I want to, I don't want to colour them in. I think I just want to stick those on there. We can put it at the bottom. Or at the top. What do you think, bottom or top? Let me know in the comments whether you think we should put the pears at the top or at the bottom. And of course, when we put it in here, you're not going to see it. I think it yes, you're right. You're live, Sarah. Welcome. How are you? It's 9:41 p.m. Here it's 12:43, so it's lunchtime. Yes, you're live. Huh? I told you I'd done a gold piece, didn't I? Look, I found it. So, yes. Now, you're busy working still. Ah, you must be working late. So, do we think the bottom like that or the top? Tell me what your thoughts are. Look, I've got let's put this on our card, and then let me know where you think that the pears, the little pears, should go. I think I'm going to have to fill this up. I think it's just about empty. You like it exactly how it is? I think I had that down the bottom. You get more stuff done, yeah, when you've not got anybody disturbing you. So we might put that there. And I'm going to no, I don't want to cut them out. So I've got splodge there. We could do that. A bit different. And then nobody will know that there's a little splodge under the flowers. That's good, because I don't want that to show. Then it looks like the flowers are part of the I'll get there. So it looks like the flowers are part of them. Now we want some bling. Bling, you say? You know we always have to have bling and wink of Stella. So I quite like our ones that we come in. So you've got Darling Duckling, Mossy Meadow, and Secret Sea. I mean, we've got a lot going on in the front of this card because it's like a collage. So I'm just wondering about the Secret Sea. Tell me what colour you think we should be using here. We could use the yellow. Darling Duckling. Mossy Meadow is the colour of the card we've got. So what do you think we should use for the gems? You like the yellow, the Darling Duckling, Sarah? You're first, so we'll go with you. So now we've got where should we put them? So I want a big one. It's really difficult to push off. Put a big one there. Quite like that idea. Putting them in the flowers. There's nothing to say that we can't use more than 3. It certainly is an avid card, isn't it? On there. So we want one more, and that will make it 5. So then it's an odd number. So there we go. And look at the shimmer. Now we've got to put in some Wink Stella. Let's get rid of all this. Otherwise, I'll put it on everything. Everything will have Wink on it. Yeah, we could put some on these flowers. Give them a bit of a shine. Yay, pretty. It is, isn't it? So that's our card today. So something different. Here's our other cards that we did. So that was yesterday, and this one was Monday. So you can see the difference. Like, it's the same set of the pears, perfectly pear, but it's all different that you can do, and none of it looks the same. So that's what we're up to today. I'll just come back up the top. they're here, back at the top. So many ideas. Yes, certainly, Sarah. There are a lot of ideas. I didn't think I'd like this. When it first came out, I thought, no. You're welcome, Nicole. And Sarah, welcome. So, yeah, so totally different. And tomorrow, which will be Thursday, we will have flashback. So flashback Thursday. So I'll pick something that's on the retiring list or something that's already retired. So that will be tomorrow. Thank you, Marlene. Thank you so much. So, and then Friday, we've got Fun Fold Friday. And I always like to try and find something that's a bit challenging. So, thank you, ladies. I really appreciate you being here with me and the conversation and the support that we give Tanya. She will be in our prayers. So have a lovely day. And if you're on the roads, be careful because there's just a lot of people out there that don't drive nice. I'll be at 10:30 tomorrow, Sarah. So it'll be 10:30 at my time in Queensland. Today was late because I have an appointment at 10 o'clock that goes for an hour. So 9:30 tomorrow. There will be a message go up that I'm going live. So look out for that. Tomorrow's Wednesday for you. Yes, that's right. It's Wednesday here today. So, yeah, so thanks a lot for being with me. I enjoy getting in the chat with you when I can. And our prayers go to Tanya. All right, I'm going to go. So have a good day. Stay safe on the roads. And I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. 15 hours difference. Wow. So what that will make for you, it'd be 10:30 here. So it'd probably be about 8 o'clock would be your time. 7, 8 o'clock. All right. See you in the future. Yeah. Okay. Have a good day. Bye.